All right. Hi, Zeus Pantera, your host of In-Ear Fetish, talking about the KiiBOOM Evokes. What the hell is a KiiBOOM? And why did they put a sticker on this? I guess I didn't know what it was going to be, or they changed something? I don't know. I should peel it off. No, we're not going to do that. Anyway, these IEMs, which I should pause the music and take them out and look at them and go, ooh, these are very fucking pretty. They're not that expensive either. $200 in this color. Here's the thing. I've not seen this in the... Have I ever seen this? I must have. Tell me if this is a thing. So there's 3 colors to choose from. There's Jacinth, there's Turquoise, and then there's Emerald, which is what this is. This is $200. If you get either of the other 2 colors, it's $169. $30 cheaper. Now, that's still pretty. It doesn't actually show you a larger picture when you switch it, though. That's kind of annoying. But it's actually, there you go. Honestly, like, I almost never will endorse spending more money for something to change color, but it's very, very pretty. So let's assume these are $170 IM while we're looking at it. I'll give you the next bit of rundown. This fucking cable, like the sheen on it, it's a silver 4-wire twist, right? It reminds me a lot of the Thigh Audio cables that came out. Oh God, what were the name of those two models that had the same cables that came out at the same time? I sold those things immediately. They weren't very interesting IMs, but they had fucking cables that looked like this. And these look the same. We've got like a, not a hexagonal, a sectagonal connector there. And then the end is a 3.5 millimeter only with the KiiBOOM on it. And it's just the sexiest, milkiest silver I've ever seen. So now that I'm done jacking off into the cable, it's only a 3.5 millimeter, and I kind of wish it was balanced, but at $169, I won't scream. You could always get the Chimera cable, which just looks fucking dull by comparison, but okay, so. The problem with these IMs, we'll get right to the problem with these IMs, is they're in a price bracket. $169 is like Z12 money. All right, and I know what I wanted out of the Z12s, and I pretty much got it out of the Z12s. When I was reading the description of these, because I don't like reading descriptions, but I don't like reading descriptions because that might put a thought in my head, but then I read a description and it explains to me why, and I'm like, oh, all right, I get it now. So right here, this last line, talking about a 10 mil. It's got a 10 millimeter and 2 BAs. One BA is a full range BA that sits atop the 10 millimeter, which is just for low end. Then it's got an ultra high frequency other BA. So it's sort of doing this. It's a lot of spread, but it is the closest you can get to a physical studio monitor with subwoofers set up in an earphone design. And as soon as you hear that, you have to understand studio monitors, most of them are very boring. They're very analytical. They're there to present all the sounds. You're going to hear every sound, but you're not going to fall in love. Like, very few people are like, oh man, my studio monitors are where I go to listen to my music and enjoy it. Studio monitors are where you go to listen to your music, analyze your music, and then you go, okay, delete this song, I love this song, delete this song, I love this song, and then you go listen to the songs you love on a speaker system that is flawed. And I'm not here to tell you that you need broken-ass IMs to enjoy music, but my favorite IMs are the ones that are broken as fuck. You should probably know that about me. Let's come off the amp, which is now living on the desk. We'll go back to the Walev Topaz, which is a very, very warm. This is a very, very clean. This has got ohms issues. This is very warm, and this is a fucking speaker amp. I like my variety. I hate when that happens. You ever do that? You ever been like, huh? And then the song changed just at that moment, so you had nothing playing, and then you turned it up and it's blasting Marilyn Manson. Like, I can't knock these IMs on the clarity. Like, oof. For a under $200 IM, they compete with everything else in the range for clarity. They even have good low end when you have a lot of low end. Like I just did yesterday, the variations. I did the review of the variations. And the variations are a subwoofer that just happens to have a good speaker on top of it. So everything feels like it's going to have too much low end, and then it kind of is warm, and then it does, and it's like, and you come. These are much more refined. And I think with a company like KiiBOOM, because this is not sold on Lin Solar Hi-Fi, this is directly from them. They sent it to me. So they're not out there. They're a very small, direct thing that you're trying to sell you. And they're not even competing with the other things that are sold on those sites. So we're here with they are listening to their own stuff constantly, and they're like, this is what I want. This is what they want. This is what they want. And it is literally a studio monitor. I just did also yesterday the Kinera Skuld, and I pulled it off the shelf in the back just randomly, and I came to the conclusion that they were literally this, a studio monitor. A very clean, very neutral, very narrow, and that's another thing. These things don't have a lot of soundstage, but we're listening to a very, very clean, proper presentation of what the music is. But would I play music on these for fun? No. If someone said, hey, show me what a really good IEM is, would I put on the KiiBOOM Evokes? Probably not. To me, what a really good IEM is an IEM that has detail and bass and soundstage and is exciting and makes my music, I want to listen to my music more and harder. And with these, it's just like, I was just sitting here for the last 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes. I only spend like an hour or so when I'm getting to the actual review, and I just try to ignore it. I try to put the IEMs in a couple different amps, dick through my phone, and just ignore what's going on. And I was perfectly capable of ignoring the fact that I was listening to IEMs. Everything sounded good. I had no problems with it, but it never took me out and I went, ooh, this song, I want to hear this song. It never brought me to that plane of existence. They're very good IEMs. That's it. They're very good IEMs. We got to talk about the case for a second, though, because it's the entire size of the box. This was the only thing in this giant box, was this other fucking giant box. What is happening? Can we discuss this now? Because if I needed to take, I don't know, this Pizza Hut fucking AM radio and my entire giant cell phone and put it into a box, they fit in this box, and you could fit the IEMs around it. Please, for the love of God, everyone on Earth, we don't need this shit. This is insane. All right? I was going to hold off on it, and it's got the KiiBOOM logo, and you can't even pull this out to reuse it, but it fits my entire Sony Xperia 1 Mark III zipperable inside of it. You can put it in the fucking front slot, I think, if you wanted to, which, by the way, here are the tips it comes with. This giant case comes with one wire, no 1/4-inch adapter, and 6 IEM tips. This is hilarious. This is the silliest shit I've ever fucking seen. This makes that 7 hertz case I forget which one it was even from. I think that was one of the collabs. This makes that look fucking that not even existent. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You could fit everything you need into half the size of just the lid. Please, 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 God, stop. Please stop. And this is only, think about how expensive this unit is. $169. Think about it'd be $20 cheaper if they didn't include that. By the way, Pizza Hut radio. Go look for my world's best headphones. Was an April Fool's joke. I found Pizza Hut mono headphones, and they're somewhere. I honestly don't know where they are, but I know where that Pizza Hut radio is. Anyway, so my final thoughts on I had 1 or 2 songs that actually were like hammering me with low end, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I believe there's subwoofer claims. Billie Eilish, Zanny. Let's go right to here. Yeah, there's a point where something is too clean, and I stop enjoying things because of the cleanliness. It doesn't have enough stank. It's kind of like Abyss stuff. Like I have the Abyss Diana TCs over there, and they're very good, very capable headphones. And with the Dakoni pads, they actually become a bit fun, but they're still not gonna compete with things that are just like fucking fun Atriums or 909s, things that are flawed. I like a little bit more flaw in my IEM. There's a cheaper version of these KiiBOOms over there, which I haven't done. I gotta just pick randomly. Maybe those will actually be something that I could truly like rock out. If I didn't do the variations, I would have thought my hearing is going bad. Like, oh man, everything I've listened to, because then I did the SJY Starry Nights, and those are very similar to like straight monitors. It's like everything is just sounding so plain and boring, and it's just the way it is right now. Anyway, Wallpaper Horde, thank you for watching this video. Support me on Patreon, Subscribe Star, see reviews early. There's sponsor links in the description. Check the sponsor link out. I got some new mouse pads to swap around. I just put the old one back because I got to take the thumbnails. All the thumbnails need to be taken on this particular mouse pad under these particular lighting conditions, so that's what I do. Anyway, thank you, KiiBOOM, for sending out the Evokes. I'm sure someone watching this is like, I need $169 studio monitors I can wear to mix and master music. Here you go. If you have $500 to spend to mix and master music, get the Skewed. And if you want to have fun, get any of my other recommendations that I'm like, for $200. Or the Z12s or something like that. But yeah, I'm done. You're done. We're done. She's done. See you in the next one.